I always have to hide my walks from my husband because I have too many walks.
Are you going to tell us how many walks?
No, I can't disclose that.
Grace Young is a walkaholic.
I have them in my kitchen cabinet. I have them in a storage area somewhere in the apartment that I will not disclose. I have about 4 in here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Young's journey to the walk began with French and American cooking, inspired by watching Julia Child as a kid. She took cooking classes and worked as a test kitchen director for Time Life Books, but never went to culinary school. Young's quest to master wok cooking eventually led her to Hong Kong and to mainland China, then back home to San Francisco for some culinary homeschooling.
In Cantonese cooking, my family is Cantonese, when a stir fry is really like done perfectly, they say it has wok hei,
which translates to wok breath.
There's an essence, there's an extra kind of smoky flavor that the food possesses.
That breath helps sear the food, which helps develop flavors and crisp texture.
What makes it so special or different?
There is no other pan out there that can steam, boil, poach, stir fry, pan fry, deep fat fry, braise, smoke.
But it turns out, just because something may look like a wok, doesn't mean it is one.
Now don't judge. This is my wok.
Oh my goodness. This is a wok wannabe. Look at my wok. I don't want to be mine and yours.
Young says the best wok to cook with at home is 14 inches, flat-bottomed, and made of carbon steel.
The box said it was a wok.
I doubt if you can really get a nice sear and browning because it's too crowded.
Oh, have you been in my kitchen?
I'm a wok therapist.
Once you get the right kind of wok,
Elbow grease, elbow grease.
This is intense.
the real work begins. Seasoning the pan and developing a coating called a patina.
Every single time you cook with a wok, the pores of the metal are opening and that oil is coating it and literally burning into the wok. And what happens is polymerization, and that patina is your natural nonstick coating.
We make tomato beef, a special recipe she learned from her parents and published in her first book, The Wisdom of the Chinese Kitchen.
Just like my parents used to make.
The traditional Chinese cooking vessel is more than just cookware. Her family's wok is now memorialized at the American History Museum in D.C.
It is a piece of history. It's getting the message out there about the importance of the role of the wok.
Yes, and how traditions get lost in this country.
Another tradition Young couldn't see fade, America's Chinatowns. During the pandemic, she documented the hardships the coronavirus dealt to Asian businesses, amplified by the surge of anti-Asian hate that traumatized the community.
From Honolulu to New York, they're all struggling. All of them report less foot traffic.
Even now, post-pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Hop Lee, a nearly 50-year-old institution in New York's Chinatown, shuttered its doors during COVID-19 and was on the brink of closing for good. 3 years later, co-owner Johnny Mui says business is just now picking up.
We can see the really big difference. People waiting to sit down.
She's a little bit of a celebrity around here. What has she done for Chinatown?
She helped me a lot, Grace. Such my angel.
Young has provided nearly $150,000 for Chinatowns across the country.
You know, I know you said that things aren't back yet, but it must warm your heart to see people starting to line the streets again.
Absolutely. And I really believe Chinatown will come back, but it won't come back unless everyone shows up.
For Young, the stakes are more than just about the walk, but about preserving the history and traditions that have formed the very uniquely American patina. For CBS Mornings, Adam Yamaguchi, New York.